What is my glasses? Where are my glasses? Ooh, my room is a mess, child. Lord, I got to work. I got to work. I got to work. Hello, 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 beautiful, beautiful people. Hello, 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 hello. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Oh, Lordy. Hey, everybody, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I got my light on again tonight, y'all. I got my light on again tonight. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, to y'all in the bushes. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. And then if y'all haven't done so, hit that sub button for me as well. It will so greatly be appreciated. And it's also helping me build this channel. As y'all can see in the description, what I said, guess what this ninja said to me? You just would not believe, honey. Guess what ooh, help me, Holy Ghost. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. And then again, if you haven't hit that sub button for me as well, baby, I got my light on tonight, but I need to put it on what my energy level is. And it's on red. It's on red. It is most certainly on red, baby. Cause I got to tell you about this low down snake dog. Yes, honey. Y'all know when I get up under these covers, I'm cold, but I'm not sleepy. I'm just cold. Cause somebody made me mad. That's why. Somebody made me mad. And I guess I don't know. Again, I was talking about this a little bit last night. I guess I'm just old school. I believe in the old fashioned way of doing things, but I know things have most certainly changed. Um, and they're changing daily, and for different people. But I feel as though, are you? I can't see that. But if you're trying to get to know a person, I posed this question to the chat last night, and while you're in here, maybe you can answer. And to those of you who are up in the bushes, feel free to chime in when I ask this question. And I'm in no way trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. But when you meet somebody, be it man or woman, when you meet somebody and you're trying to get to know them, how soon would you bring up a conversation about, sex? That's part A of the question. And I guess the other side would be, why is sex so important when you're just starting out meeting someone? And I guess that would be the part B of the question. And again, if y'all don't mind, feel free to chime in. Um, I just want to hear the perspective on it. Everybody that was in the chat last night, they kind of, gave their opinions on it. Um, and I just really want to know. I just really and truly want to know. But my energy level is on red. So I'm trying to see, is that a requirement for dating now? Is that the requirement? Is that the normal for you to um talk about sex before you really get to know me or anything about me or anything that I like, or I don't know nothing about you really for real or anything that you like. And so then for you to say, um well, um I don't have to keep on asking a woman to sleep with me. You're absolutely right, sir. You're absolutely right. You don't have to keep on asking a one, well, especially me. Right. That's my thought, Miss Colleen. And welcome to the chat. That's my thought. But it was like, and don't get me, very nice looking. Very nice looking. Miss Colleen got a good job. And from the conversations that we were having, thought that, possibly maybe somewhere down the line, it could have been something, but I most certainly, hey, Queen, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. But I feel as though if I'm trying to get to know you and you're trying to get to know me, pretty much let's get to know each other, get to know, certain things about me, get to know certain things that I like, certain things that I don't like, um and let me get to know that about you. Don't come off like the second or third week saying, oh, well, can you want to spend the night at my house and I can spend, no, absolutely not. I'm not doing that on no day. I'm most certainly not going to do that on no day. Cause first of all, I never said one time when I met you that that's what I was looking for. And that was what I wanted. Um, and I just feel now with the dating scene, um, people will try to sex you down before they even know, anything about you. And I'm just so, like I said, I'm old school now. I'm so scared of all this stuff going on and all these undercover this and I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, and then to add insult to injury, Miss Colleen, he goes to say, when I said, well, he said something else about it again. He say, well, can I come and spend the night with you? And I said, no, I just don't feel comfortable uh with you doing that. And I don't. And it ain't been months since we known each other. We are just meeting. Um and you saying, well, can I come and spend the night with you? And I said, no, um, I don't, feel comfortable with you doing that. And so he said, well, you could come and spend the night at my house. Most certainly not. I don't feel comfortable doing that either. Oh, he said, well, he made the statement, well, I don't have to keep asking women to sleep with me. And I said, you are most certainly right, sir. Especially this one. You ain't got to keep on asking me that or telling me that either. Cause one thing out of all of the things in the world that I'm looking for, sex ain't one of 'em. Cause we can get that like the bus. Like like my grandma used to say when we was growing up, don't be so quick to run out there and try to get no man, cause a man will F you before he feeds you. So I just, wanted to pose the question. Um, when you first meet somebody and y'all are trying to get to know each other to see if this is going to turn into something or it's not going to turn into something, how long do you wait before you bring up the conversation about sex? And I was just floored because, again, nice looking man, good job, good head on his shoulders, but uh, that's where we will bump heads. We will most certainly bump heads with that. We'll most certainly stay at odds over that. And not saying that, I'm this good at two shoes or nothing like that, but it's just, it's just morals and principles that I believe in, that I stand on, and I just can't do that. I'm not one of those type of people that get out there and feel the need to want to sleep around and meet a person one day, then the same day he in my bed. Never done it, never have done that, never will do it. Don't knock nobody else for doing it, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot. So he stopped, calling me And I most certainly ain't took the time to pick the phone up either. And I ain't worried about it. But I just really wanted to pose the question to grown folk, um, to see, was I wrong? Was I wrong for the way that I felt about it? And then for him to just say, "Well, I don't have to keep asking no woman to sleep with me." You were absolutely right. You don't have to keep on asking nobody to do nothing. You're absolutely right. But I really wanted to just, pose the question. Um, and again, we talked a little bit about it last night in the live, and um, a lot of people chimed in on it, guys and the ladies chimed in on it and gave their opinions about it. And so I just wanted to bring it up again tonight because, he said, um, made that statement. So, honey, it just floored me. My energy level was on red, baby, because it just floored me because I couldn't believe it. But again, I'm thinking, I'm old school. Since I'm older, I'm old school. I'm straight old school. I believe in the old school way, but I know things and times have changed and people pee popping on a handstand and all of that. And I know it's a lot going on and all of that, but if we gonna be grown and you trying to get to know me, and I'm trying to get to know you, why I got to take my clothes off early in us trying to get to know each other? Why I got to take my clothes off for you to get to know me? So is what you need to get to know under yonder? Oh, thank y'all for the hearts. I am most definitely sending love back to each and every one of you on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday evening. I hope you all have been having an amazing day. My day has been going well. It's hot, but my day has most certainly been going well. I can't complain. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. But I just really wanted to pose this question to the chat, to the grown folk. Uh, when you meet a person, be it a man or a woman, how soon, I mean, how long do you wait before you bring up the conversation about sex? That is the question that I wanted to pose to everyone. Feel free to chime in, honey. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me I'm wrong. Um, if I'm right, feel free to voice your opinion on that. If I need to go somewhere and sit down, I will. But I don't know. I just always have been like that. I've always been like that. Um, if I want to get to know a person, that's just what I want to do. And I think once we get to know each other and somewhere down the line, eventually that will happen. But don't try to pressure me into doing something that I most certainly don't want to do. Not starting out, I don't. But I most certainly wanted to just pose that question. And I think it's like Miss Colleen said, you should wait a couple of months to bring that up. Get to know a person, baby. Get to know somebody. Before you talking about jumping in a bed with them, they could be serial killers. Or you never know what a person got going on. And I don't like that. You could come here, and we not doing that. I'm not doing it. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm most certainly not doing it. And it's too much going on and going around for you to just be so free with your bodies. Mm-mm. But I most certainly wanted to just pose that question to everybody. Um, Not to everybody, but I just really wanted to discuss it in the chat. And don't get me wrong, um, I think that we had, besides the sex conversation, I think that, we kind of vibed a little bit. Good conversation. The time that we hung out or whatever was good. Um, but when it comes down to uh sex and all of that bedroom stuff, we will most certainly bump heads because we don't see eye to eye on the thoughts and the, I wouldn't say values of uh being with somebody like that right offhand. I don't mm-mm. It's just something that I absolutely couldn't do and wouldn't do. But other than that, nothing too much is going on here. Just laying around, honey. Shout out to my partners in crime. Shout out to Omar, Miss Miranda, um, Toya, Miss Brown Sweet, True, everybody who was cutting up with me last night in the live. We had a good time last night, LaShawn. LaShawn, I hope everything went well with you. As far as that situation you had going on, even though we were joking last night, but I honestly hope and pray that you're able to resolve that issue that you had going on, because the devil is most certainly busy and trouble is so easy to get into, but hard is the devil to get out of. So I hope everything goes well with that little situation. But we know the next time, no, don't do it. Don't do it because it wouldn't even be worth it because people can tell you that they need help with this and that, and it'll be something totally different, and they're doing other things far from what they told you they needed the help with. So uh continue prayers to hope that you're able to retrieve your money, and just get that situation taken care of. But other than that, y'all, I've been having a pretty okay day today. Have to go see my little lady in the morning. Thought I was tomorrow was gonna be my last day having to go, but I see I'm gonna have to go on Friday as well. Um, Other than that, just been sitting around chilling out, honey, chilling out, trying to stay out of this sun. It has been so hot. It was so hot. My yard, man. came and did my yard on today, and I just felt so bad for him. It was so hot out there. And just me sitting out there for that little while that he was out there cutting my grass, baby, gave me a whole headache. I'm talking about a absolute headache. But he was able to get through with the yard, and um I had some orders to come in from Amazon. So the progress with my storage is coming along slowly but surely. So glad I've gotten all the stuff ordered. And stuff is still coming in. I have somebody coming to finally do the steps and the rail for me. So I'm getting that done. And I'm just really and truly blessed and thankful to be able to be in a position to do everything that I want and needs to do and to get done. Still got a little more things to do. Um, so I'm most certainly looking forward to doing that, getting that done. So my backyard bar can be officially up and running, baby, because I'm ready. I'm ready to get out there and just be amongst friends. Some just a little something for the grown folks to keep down on some of the traffic in my home. Yep. So I'm looking forward to just being out there and just having good times with friends. I wish it was already done because I will most certainly be doing something for the fourth, but it just allows me and gives me time to. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am sorry, sorry, sorry. I had a call that I had to take, but other than that, it's just one of these days. One of these days, you guys. One of these days. One of these days. Other than that, again, I hope you all have been having an amazing day. I hope y'all have an even greater night. I hope y'all have a good and safe 4th of July. If y'all go out, make sure you're most certainly being safe. Cause baby, they gonna be out there. And the other boys gonna be out there waiting on y'all to be out there. If y'all grill, well, I'm grilling too, but if y'all grill, save me a hot dog and a hamburger so I can come over there and get me one. But overall, just enjoy family and friends and your loved ones for the holidays. And I keep saying to y'all, did y'all see the video of the lady was walking walking her dog, and I just can't believe it. I just got to keep saying it, Lord. The lady was walking her dog by the little lake at the retirement home that she lived in, and the alligator came out the water and tried to get the dog and end up getting the lady and dragging her all the way up underwater and drowning the lady. Just thank the Lord that he didn't uh eat her or anything like that. So they was able to get her and retrieve her from the water. But it was just awful. 85 years old. 85 years old. It was just sad and awful. Um they didn't have up any signs or any fences or gates to let people know, or signs to let people know that alligators was in the lake and all of that. And I just really hate that the lady, lost her life like that. It's just horrible. And it's just so much going on all over the world. All over the world. Stuff is just going on. Yes, it is. It is, Miss Colleen. I mean, I just couldn't be, and that's like the third. That's like the third alligator attack. It killed a young girl swimming in the lake. Was it today or yesterday? In Florida. It killed the young girl that was swimming in the lake, and then it killed a guy was sitting at the edge of the water, and the alligator came out the water and dragged him, grabbed hold of his thigh, his thigh, and drug him all the way in the water, and killed him. So it's just crazy. It is crazy. And I'm just sitting, and I was wondering, when they get hungry, like that, when alligators get hungry, and I'm most certainly gonna look it up, honey, because I got to know. It gonna bother me till I find out. When alligators get hungry, do they just come out of water and just attack anything that they see that they can, eat or whatever? Or do they just come out of the water? But I don't know if oh see, I didn't know that, Miss Colleen. I didn't know that. Mm-mm. Uh. But yes, when the lady was, and she was just looking down, walking, and I don't even think she was paying attention to the lake. And I don't know if the dog tripped her up or if the dog's leash, caught the bottom of her leg and she fell on the grass, and it just grabbed her leg and just drug her on in the lake. And I'm like, Lord, this thing done grabbed a whole person and pulled the whole person out into the water. It's just so scary. And it was people out there, and I'm like, Lord, why didn't nobody? But I know these are people, older people in a retirement uh home, and they're older. And then I think about again that there were no gates up. It was no signs up. Not from the video that I saw, it wasn't no gate up. It wasn't a sign up to let people know that, hey, it's alligators in this lake. Be careful walking, at the edge of the lake, or beware that alligators could come up out of there and all of this stuff. And honey, oh, that's just like going out in the water and these sharks out there. It's just crazy. But that's what I was trying to see, Miss Colleen. Do they just come out when they hungry, or they just come out anyway? Well, I hope I don't never see nothing outside my door, or the whole door gonna be gone, and the alligator too. Yes, it was just absolutely crazy. It was absolutely just unbelievable. I just thought they came out when they was hungry. And it seemed like he just came out because he was going in the direction of the latest dog. So I'm thinking that he was trying to get the dog. And I don't know, some kind of way the dog may have tripped the lady, or his leash, or the dog's leash got around the lady's leg or something, and she just fell on the ground. But I just hate it. People were out there just screaming, and everything, and this thing grabbed hold to this lady leg and drug her all the way back out into the water. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And that's the same thing with these snakes. The news here has started warning people about, how the snakes are becoming aggressive and they're being out more and more. And how I came home one day, Miss Colleen and baby was finna step my foot up on the step, and a snake, a black snake, was curled up on my step. And I just thank the Lord that I didn't step my foot down. I looked down before I put my foot down and saw that it was on my porch. Honey, you should have seen me about to jump in the whole garbage can. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And my little lady got me some snake away, got me some stuff to put out in my yard, and I keep forgetting it. But I'm gonna have to get it tomorrow when I go over there. Cause I can't do them either, Miss Colleen. I don't even like looking at them. They look so nasty. I don't like looking at the lizards either. I don't like lizards either. Cause they put me in the mind of them. So I'm most certainly gonna have to get that stuff and put it out in my yard. Uh, Cause I don't want that experience no more. I don't want to have that experience no more. And I just thank God that I did not step my foot down. Cause usually I would have just stepped up on the porch without looking. But something just said look down, and when I did, a big black snake was on my step. And I know that, I'm glad that my front porch is screened in, because if it wasn't, baby, he'd have been on my porch or trying to get in my house. Cause whenever it's hot like that, they be trying to find somewhere to get cool. But yeah, I most certainly gotta get that snake away tomorrow, and so I could start, putting it out in my yard. And it's good to get that lime and sulfur too. That helps with them as well. So I most certainly got to get some of that too, cause baby, I can't. What kind of snakes y'all got there, Miss Colleen? Uh. See, I can't. My nerves be so bad. My nerves would be shot. Cause it was when I saw just that one little snake on my step. I had even stopped going out that door. Mm-mm. Baby, my nerves were so bad, Miss Colleen, I stopped even going out that side of the door. I would walk all the way around. Mm-mm. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, honey. Me either. And lizards and them flying cockroaches. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't like none of that stuff. Mm-mm. No, Lord. But it's so scary. Oh, how these stuff coming out, attacking people and want to eat people, and oh, Lord Jesus, my nerves just so bad. I just can't with all this stuff. It's just crazy. But I hope that retirement home puts some kind of fence up, or some warning signs around to let people know, that it's alligators in the lake there, and like three people have lost their life, a young girl and a young guy, and then this 85-year-old lady. And I wonder what's going on with the alligators, honey, that they don't start coming out want to attack people. Oh, Lord of Jesus. I hate it. And I talked to my son today. Him and his family are in Florida, in Destin, and I told him, y'all make sure y'all be careful around that water. Make sure y'all be careful around that water, cause it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I don't care where you at and where you go. It is dangerous. You got to just be careful with everything now. You got to be so careful with everything that you do and everywhere you go and all of that. Miss Colleen, I'm even scared to put my feet down in the swimming pool and let them float. Yes, because a while back, uh, Florida had that snake problem. They had an infestation of snakes in Florida at one point. Now the alligators done start attacking people. I just don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, honey. I can take that off my bucket list because it's too dangerous. Mm-mm. They had a snake infestation first, and I heard them talking about that on the news, how Florida was just infested with snakes and how they was getting into people's houses and biting people and uh. And I was telling my son, I said, Lord, if my porch wasn't screened in and had that snake had gotten in my house, baby, he could have had the whole house, Miss Colleen. I'd have moved and let him had it. Mm-mm. I just yes. Hey Omar, what's going on? What's going on with you? Yeah, well, I hope it ain't none up on the mine, Miss Colleen, but I'm sure gonna throw that snake away up under it. So if they under there, they gonna have to come on out and go and get up under somebody else's house. What's going on, Omar? Did you have to work today? Uh, uh, uh. Okay, okay then. Did y'all get finished with the project that y'all was working on, Omar? Did y'all get finished with the job that y'all was working on? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm doing some DIY projects myself, Omar. Trying to get my stuff together. Trying to get myself together. Yep, just trying to get myself together and get some stuff done and all of that. But I'm glad you had a good day today. Really glad you had a good day today. My day has been going well. It's just hot. It is hot, hot, and hot. It was good. It really was. It was good. No, it's not. It's hot everywhere. It's hot everywhere. No, baby, it's hot everywhere, honey. Yes, absolutely. And then on top of the heat, the humidity. My yard man was here doing my yard today, Omar, and I was sitting in the air and I just walked outside and sat down for a few seconds and I automatically start to sweat. Like it's crazy. And it's the kind of heat you got to be careful in. So I know you kind of work outside, so make sure you stay hydrated and cool because this heat is not no joke. Absolutely. It is not no joke at all. Nope, it is not no joke, honey. Mm-mm, no, no, Omar. That's what me and Miss Colleen was talking about. Down in Florida, how those alligators have been killing people. I'm not no water person either. I don't want to get in it. I'ma sit back, way back, and just look at it. Look at the water. But as far as getting in it, I'm good on that. Uh-uh. Now you got the alligators attacking people. Um, and then you got the sharks attack. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Not just, you Yes, then you hear about in Florida, the alligators killed 3 people, and the oldest was 85. And he came right out the water, and she was walking her dog, Omar, and he came right out the water and tried to get the dog. And I don't know, I was telling Miss Colleen, I didn't know if the dog tripped the lady or the leash got caught around her leg, but anyway, she fell on the ground. And he went right up to her and grabbed her leg and drug her all the way back in the water and drowned that lady. And then the young girl, was out swimming in a lake, um, and one came up and just grabbed her and bit her both of her arms and her legs, and they were able to pull her out of the water, but she passed away on the way to the hospital. And then another young man, he was sitting at the edge of the wherever they were swimming at. He was sitting at the edge, and an alligator came out and just grabbed his leg and drug him out in the water and killed him. So I don't know what's going on. I absolutely don't know what's going on with this craziness. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's why I don't do that. I don't do that water, honey. They can have it. They can have it. I just want to sit back in a chair or on the sand and just look out at the water. I don't want to get in it. I'm good on it. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. My nerves, I can't take it, honey. Y'all, they can. I don't see how they be out there swimming all the way out there in that water, and be out and laying on out there in the water. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, she was just swimming in the lake with friends, and he attacked her and killed her. Yes, absolutely. That's crazy. And it's dangerous. Look at all these little kids be out there and everything. And I think about even a lady at the retirement home, these older people, and some of them have early dementia, some of them have early Alzheimer's. Now what about the ones that will wander off, will walk off, and they decide to go and stand or sit by the lake and all of that, and the alligator come up and, God forbid, grab one. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And I think they should have signs up or a gate or something, so they won't be able to get up on the property of the retirement village. Cause he just came out of the water just like that, baby. They may try to get into the retirement home. You never know. You know my nerves bad, honey. Baby, me and the alligator, all us be going to the hospital. Yes, like it's dangerous. It really is. And just to see how he just glided across the water and came right on out the water. and I was trying to get the dog at first, and then I think even the dog got away. Yes, like it's a lot. It's a lot. This nature is something else, and these little creatures of nature, they something else too. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of that stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and look how, and I kept saying, I'm saying, Omar, that you shouldn't uh cook, like when you cook, when you're at the cabins and stuff like that. When you cook, you shouldn't put your trash out. And I was wondering why. And I seen where a lady had gotten a burger or something and eaten it, but she didn't get the bag out. She left the bag in her van. Well, the bear went there, Omar, and opened up the lady's van, opened up the door, and was in the van trying to eat the stuff that she had left in the bag. And I was like, nope, I don't want to do that either. Yes. So, you ain't safe nowhere, no matter what you do or where you go. Yep, you ain't safe no matter where you go or what you do. It's crazy. Yes. Go look at it on YouTube, Omar. When I get off of here, look at it. The bear, baby, open up the van. Sure did. And then the lady was at the cabins, and she used to the kayak or whatever it was, and the bear was tearing up the thing, and she standing out there saying, "No, stop! Why are you doing that?" Talking to the bear like the bear was just gonna answer her back. I'm like, "Oh Lord, no." Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. So they can have that little bit. I'm good on that with the water, with the bears, the wolves, all that stuff. I absolutely am. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it'll surprise me because I'll be on the I-10 by 10. Mm-mm.